Also breaking right now, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office is in the process of rescuing at least 60 dogs from an alleged abusive breeding operation in the West Valley.
12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra live in Litchfield Park where this happened. And these dogs, Gabby, they were in bad shape.
Yeah, a bunch of different conditions. Tram and Troy, these dogs range from day-old puppies to several years old that were used in this alleged breeding operation. I want to show you the situation behind me. All of the dogs are being carried out of this home. You can see one that's right there. This is the first stop. These dogs are being taken to a van that's been turned into a makeshift vet's clinic where the Maricopa County Sheriff Veterinarian has been checking these dogs out, looking at their condition. Some of them have eye injuries. Some of them have ticks on them. A lot of them are covered in feces and urine. They're getting their blood taken so that they can get a full vet report. And then as you can see now, this dog is being walked over to one of the trailers where it will be held for the time being. But I want to show you the condition also that these animals were living in. Lead Detective David Evans tells me when they first walked up to serve the search warrant, they could smell urine and feces coming from inside the home. When they opened the door, they quickly discovered it was a hoarding situation. They found crates on top of crates, dogs inside, sometimes several dogs in one crate with no room to turn around and no water or food. Now, this investigation all started with a tip about a possible puppy mill. Detective Evans said they had enough evidence to serve that search warrant this morning. They've been out here ever since. The injured dogs will be held at the vet's office, and the others will be taken to the MASH facility where they'll be held as evidence until this case is processed. But I want to show you the trailers where these animals are being kept. Each number here represents one of the dogs that were taken from outside. Since we've been here, we've seen at least dozens, it feels like, dogs that have been taken out. And the sheriff's office tells us that they range in breeds, but a lot of them are doodles and Yorkies, what they are calling designer dogs that were used in this breeding operation. At this point, no arrests have been made. They said as soon as the vet reports come back and the lab work comes back, they'll be able to make some charging referrals. I also spoke to some neighbors who've been living in this area for months and years, and they said they knew that dogs were being raised in this house, but they did not know of the severe conditions that they were living in. So we'll share more from them as well as the detective in this case coming up on 12 News at 5 and 6. But for now, back to you guys.
Yeah, it sure looks like a breeding operation. I mean, so many of those dogs were similar, and those little brown dogs, I forget what they're called.
Like golden doodles?
They're expensive. I mean, you can get a lot of money for those dogs.
The sheriff's office tells us that they believe from the evidence they've collected so far that the dogs were being sold online, that they were being breeded here and then sold through a website.
All right. Gabriella, thank you.